Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Welding and Wheeling. We are back in Maryland at my parents' farm, and I have quite the reveal for you guys. We have another Mack on the channel. Alrighty, before we do our full walk around, let's go ahead and get this big dog fired up and outside. It's too pretty to be locked away in the shop here for a walk around video. So this is a 1957 Mack B61, very similar to our other B model, which is about 100 yards that way through the woods. It is not going anywhere. Very, very similar trucks. You know, same color, dump bed, tandems, about the same length. But this one is light years ahead of the other one in drivability and usability standards. So right off the bat, it's shiny. This is a very nice paint job. Not amazing, but very nice, in my opinion, for an old truck like this. It does have a chrome surround. Our other one does, but it's not chrome anymore. Yeah, beautiful bumper with the letterboard. No names on it yet. It does have what I believe to be brand new tires all the way around. No chrome wheels. Still just old school steel wheels painted chrome or silver, which I think looks quite good with the black hubs. Still has both of its tanks. You already got a little bit of a look at the interior just driving it over here, but this truck was taken apart with the intent to restore it, and the owner before my father, found another truck he liked better, and I think he just kind of put this one back together as is, painted it up a little bit, and made it a whole heck of a lot nicer, but didn't go crazy on it, and sold this one, and my dad snagged it up. So this truck, although very similar to our other B model, has quite a few differences. It does not have split rims anymore. They have been swapped out for the newer replacements, which is a huge upgrade in my opinion. This also has the replacement style newer cans for the brakes. So we actually have a functioning air brake, parking brake on the dash. So with that upgrade in those cans, we actually, if you lost air or something going down the road, your brakes would still function, or, you know, once the low air buzzer comes on, if you ignored it, they would eventually seize up. On the other B model, if you lose air, you lose your brakes, and that's it. And that one doesn't have any sort of parking brake right now. So this is a very nice upgrade between the wheels and the brakes. Coming around back, this one does have a hitch plate. I have the tag covered up. This bed is not as stout as the other B model, that's for sure. We believe it is a Penn bed. I'll have to do some research on them. I've never heard of them. Bed's in pretty rough shape. Cleaned up okay on the outside. It's got a lot of patches and stuff. Yeah. It does have a tailgate. My father pulled it off to do a parade recently, so that's why that's missing. Yeah, bed's not in great shape, and it's not nearly as stout as the other B model. That one has like a 1/4 inch thick bed all the way around. This one's not nearly that beefy, but definitely still a usable bed for the amount of work this thing's going to do the rest of its life. You can see it does have a pintle. Coming around the other side, more of the same. Some fresh looking meats. This one does have dual battery boxes. Our other truck only has singles, although there's only one battery in each. This truck seems like it's still hooked up for 12 volt when I jumped it, so I don't know what's going on with the series parallel, if that's still there or not. Straight piped, single stack, of course. My favorite part of the bed is that bend in there, that nice curved section. I do like that. And yeah, coming on the other side here, we do have this panel here. My dad just had it pulled off to mess with some throttle linkage that was being a little sticky. But overall, this is a beautiful truck, and it's everything we wanted the other one to be, just finished pretty much. Alrighty, under the hood of this truck is what I would consider the biggest difference. This is not a Thermodyne like our other truck. I believe the other truck is a Thermodyne 673. This is a Maxidyne 675. This is a little bit of a newer engine. This is newer than this truck would have had. I believe these were late 60s, mid 70s engines. So this would have been like an R model engine. I'm not quite sure when it got shoehorned into this truck. Sadly, we don't know a whole lot of history about what this truck used to do or anything like that. So it's kind of hard to tell when this motor went in it and why. It's a little bit newer. It sounds a little different, but horsepower rating is a little higher maybe than the original Thermodyne that would have been in it. The biggest difference, and you could get a Thermodyne with this, but this one happens to have Jakes, which is awesome. So, yeah, there she is. Alrighty. Actually, a couple days later, I got busy and didn't get to take this thing out on the road. Alright, let's see how this goes. This is my second time ever driving a twin stick truck on the road. And I'm going to do it in front of potentially thousands of people. That'll be fun. Not starting off too hot. It's cold today. This thing's smoking like crazy. Gonna hit the Jakes, but we're still in my parents' neighborhood, so that probably wouldn't be the right thing to do, huh? The brakes on this truck are extremely, like you hit them and they want to lock the truck up. My dad's been working on it, but we haven't quite gotten it yet, so that makes it a little harder even.
start slowing down for the stop sign about a half mile ahead of time. The compound's easy to downshift. The main box is quite hard. Coming down a nice hill here. That jake works really good. It really slows this truck down. Crap. Oh man, I just screwed myself on a hill. There we go. Whoa, baby! Good girl. Now, I am sure I am shifting this thing wrong, and I fully expect a bunch of comments to tell me so, and that's fine as long as you actually have something to teach. I mean, you can talk crap if you want, I don't really care. All right, let's go. Hoppy sometimes. I'm not sure why. It's not like any specific speed where it starts. Oh yeah, I got a nice hill for the jakes. gotta slow down for a traffic circle. That should be fun in this. Yeah, buddy, this thing sounds sweet. Sorry, truck. That was not cool. There we go. We sort of got her slowed down in time and didn't have to yam on the brakes. All right, let's go squirt some diesel fuel in it to repay my dad for letting me drive this thing around. Oh yeah, hitting the jigs in the gas station parking lot. That's truck driving, baby. Alright, wake up, little buddy. These little dinosaurs were killed just for you. So I don't know if this is right. You guys can let me know down below. Seems like it's happiest going, you know, we'll start in low split, go 1, 2, and then over to direct, and then 3, and then maybe high split, maybe not, and then 4. I don't know. It's been getting me down the road, so that's all I really care about. Just leaving my turn signal on like a baboon. I should be doing something with the compound when I'm doing that. My jakes didn't really kick in. There they go. Like I said, I'm kind of afraid to use the brake unless I need to because it can get stuck kind of. to fourth, I think I'm supposed to pull that down from high split to direct. Seems much easier, so we need to try that once. And then I bet if I go from here to high split, that would be going up a gear. Okay. Okay. God, this thing sounds good. Okay, so okay, I think if I can figure out how to do that, that's the way to shift into fourth. But that's quite hard. I'm using the Jakes. I need to get up speed for a hill. Power! Yeah, we're going at least 25 miles an hour right now. Yeah, good girl. Ooh, is that a cop? Oh yeah, passing me on the double yellow. Idiot! I'm going the speed limit, I think. Oh yeah, is this my neighbor? Good downshift set there.
Because my microphone got messed up in this clip and I need to do a voiceover now. Anyway, we are going to wrap up today's episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed making it. I really enjoyed driving this truck, although I need a ton of practice. I haven't driven a semi for over a year, and this was only my second time driving this truck, or a truck of this vintage, or a twin stick truck. So those are my excuses, and I'm sticking to them. Anyway, I think I could get better at this truck. I need some time, and probably should have actually researched how to do it instead of just trying to figure it out on my own. That didn't go so hot. Anyway, I had a ton of fun, and I just wanted to get on here and say thank you to my father for letting me drive his sweet truck around for a video. Thank you to Mack Trucks for making a sweet truck that's lasted 70 years and still looks sweet. And thank you to you guys for tuning in. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you on the next one.